Okay, so I've been wanting to know what's actually in my water. Like, really know. Not just assume it's fine because it comes out clear. So I went ahead and picked up the VARIFY Complete Water Test Kit to finally find out. If you've never used one of these before, it's basically a lab-grade water test you can do completely at home. This one is actually going to test for 17 different things. Things such as lead, fluoride, chlorine, hardness, iron, copper, mercury, traits, sulfate, zinc, sodium chloride, pH, total alkalinity, and it actually comes with 2 separate bacteria tests for chloroform and E. coli. Yeah, that's a lot of ground covered in one kit. So check it out. You're actually going to get 100 test strips. Not only does it come with 100 test strips, you also get 2 bacteria tests. This isn't just a one and done testing situation. Look at all of these strips. That means you can actually retest over and over again. You can also test over time and see if anything changes, especially if you do something like switch filters or move somewhere new. Here are those containers for the bacteria test I was talking about. All right, so when you open the box, everything is laid out pretty simply, as you can see. The bottle of test strips with a full color chart printed right on the side. The bacteria test bottle. You're going to get a small glass test tube and a user guide that walks you through exactly how to read the results. I appreciated that they included the how-to instructions right on the box itself, so you're not digging around for all, the manual. Okay, so I went ahead and tested tap water and boiled tap water. I also tested the water in my Kangen water filter. There it goes. So I decided to start with the bacteria test first. So that one takes the longest. It takes 48 hours to develop this bacteria test. So the process was pretty straightforward. You wash your hands, open the bottle, tear open the foil pouch inside, and pour the powder into the bottle without touching the inside of it. Okay, there we go. And then after that, you're going to go ahead and fill it with your water sample, just like this. Pour, 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 okay, all the way up to the top. Then you're going to go ahead and put that cap on nice and tight and shake it for about 20 seconds. So shake, shake, shake. There we go. And go ahead and let that sit somewhere warm and undisturbed for about a full 2 days. Wait to get the results for that. If it stays a certain shade, your water's clear of harmful bacteria. If it shifts to another color, that tells you there's bacteria present. Okay, so while that is incubating, I am going to move on to the part I am most curious about. Comparing my 3 different water sources side by side. I filled the 3 separate measuring cups, mentioned one with plain tap, straight from the faucet, with tap water I boiled, and one that came water from my Kangen water filter. I wanted to see if there was an actual measurable difference between them, or if I've just been paying for a filter that isn't really doing anything. For each sample, I poured a little bit into the glass test tube, dipped one of the 17 parameter strips in for a few seconds. Then I pulled it out and let it sit for about a minute without shaking off the excess water. Don't skip this part. That waiting part matters, guys. If you check it too early, the colors haven't fully developed yet and you won't get an accurate read. Once the minute was up, I compared each strip against the color chart printed on the side of the bottle. Every single pad on the strip corresponds to a different contaminant. So you're literally lining up each square with its matching row to see where your levels fall. I was a little confused about this at first. This is how you do it. So every single pad on the strip corresponds to a different contaminant. So you can literally read whether it's soft or hard water, low or high chlorine, safe or elevated levels of things like lead or copper. And honestly, doing this side by side made the difference really easy to see. Looking at my 3 strips together, tap, boiled, and Kangen filtered, you can visibly tell they're not identical. Some of the color blocks landed in completely different spots depending on which sample it was. It wasn't something I had to squint or guess about. It was pretty obvious once they were laid out next to each other. What I liked most about the whole process is that it didn't require sending anything to the lab or waiting weeks for results. No appointments, no guessing, no taking someone else's word for what's in my water. You do it yourself at your own kitchen counter and get the answers in under a minute for most of these parameters. If you ever wondered what's actually coming out of your tap or whether your filter is even making a difference, this is honestly one of the easiest ways I've ever found to check. No lab, no waiting around for weeks, no guessing games. Just dip the strip, compare it to the chart, and know exactly what you're dealing with. It's a no-brainer. What are you waiting for? Go get some verified strips.